Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about manual testing, manual testing and how to write test case design and test step design. Okay, these two things we are going to discussing in this particular video. Okay, how we can able to achieve this particular test case design as well as steps design for this. Before that, what are the main requirement before creating a test case design? BRS and FRS documents is mandatory. Any one document we require to see that what exactly we are going to get and what kind of test case we need to create. But steps creation is required for BRS. For test case design, it is not required for any kind of document. It is not required any kind of document because it's a design what are the fields we required to keep it our test case to see the members. Okay, for this prerequisite we need to see that main most of the companies they are following, but it is 100% this particular test case they will use or not. It's not like up to the company standards. Each company they will create their own kind of test case template design. Okay, here is a basic uh, template I'm going to create is a sample one. Very commonly using this one. It's not completely they are using. All the companies they will not use because it's a company to company it will change. Here prerequisite you can able to go and see here. First is project name and then we can able to say that company name we can able to project name, company name and we can able to which which module you are working. Some module is required and document reference. The steps which document ref we are using as a like a BRF document as a RF document, which type of document you are referring. Author who created. Then we can able to create date and review date. Review owner. Review owner or else review member who is going to review our thing. These particular three sections we can move into this side because up to author it will come for this particular fields here and created a review date and reviewer and comments it will come to this particular side because whenever you seeing that if you are creating like this means it is it's not up to the standards for that companies and they will create for first of 5 letters here 5 here in case some other 5 it is coming like this it will they will create for another rows. Okay, very commonly using these particular fields. After this we can this comment is basically optional. If you are using some tools like TFS or Jira or some other tools to save your test cases, then there that particular places they will provide. In case if you are using TFS having each step place they can able to mention for what particular step you are going to modify based upon the documentation you are not writing the proper test case preparation, then they will mention for the particular line. Yes, this particular line it's not up to the standard of the documentation, please modify that. Like that they will modify, they will provide some comments. Okay, some other companies they will follow inside the document only they will provide or else they can able to attach the some information like in the email or something in the Jira place or the they will provide and here or else there very commonly use the tools only. After here we can able to see there is a test case ID. This test case ID is basically unique. Each company they will provide for one test case ID, that is unique ID they can able to refer. This in this particular sheet that ID should be unique. Okay. Now test case description. Test case description, and here test case description is nothing but which test case you are going to do, right? That particular test case uh, description is required to here. Okay. And step name, which step you are going to do, like step 1, step 2, we'll see in that now. And in the top all the things should be bold, and here also bold. This bold is can able to control B or else select, and you can able to click this one. Okay, after completion we'll see here. And here again we can able to test data and step description. Here there are two descriptions are presented. One is test case description and step description. What exactly means? Test case description means this particular test case what we are going to do for, that is a test case description. Step means this step number we are providing, right? Step name. That step what exactly we are doing the step. That is indication for the step description. The data means what exactly the data we are going to use for that particular step. That is indicator for the test data. Okay. And after that we can able to provide for expected expected result and actual result and result. Okay. What exactly these two? Expected result means what exactly the documentation they are mentioned, what they want to see. And actual means what we are getting the result while we are executing the places. Basically, these two are same. In case if you are facing some error, you need to modify that particular one. What exactly result means, we need to mention the pass or fail. If it is fail, then we are going to mention for the comments. Okay, in the comment, we are going to mention the what particular situation you face the issue, that particular comment you need to add, and also you need to add for defect. The defect you have to raise the defect, and you need to mention the defect ID into this particular comment place. Okay. In case if you want to create some link for the defect rising time, you are taking screenshot, right? If you want to insert here and make it for that into a line type, then you can able to hyperlink type, then you can able to mention here. Okay, otherwise it is not required to do it also. Now I'm going to select this all the things we can able to mention for bold. Okay, now this is a called a simple test case when you are going to write for test case design. Okay, test case design time, these all the things are mandatory. Okay, and we require first test steps design. Steps design, how we can able to a sample step I will show you, and you can able to implement your own way into a next steps. Okay, tc01 underscore valid underscore login. Okay, this is I'm going to mention for, and here it should not be a bold, it should be a normal. Okay, then we can able to test description to means to verify whether system navigated to inbox inbox to box of successful login. Okay, this is my test case. Okay, in this test case, what I'm saying that if it is login means if your system, if you provide the valid login and system, it should be go for index box, it should be display. That is my test case description. And step means I'm going to do for TC step 1. Or you can able to mention for the one itself. Not you can able to mention any name here. You can provide for open browser or URL like anything you can able to provide. Test data it is required to do it for it is a login place. In the step means we need to mention for the login page displaying the URL. We can able to mention for www.gmail.com. Okay, this is my test data for this particular step and test description. What I need to mention the step definition means I am going to provide for URL here. What exactly we can able to mention means open browser and enter URL, or you can able to copy URL or paste URL. I can able to mention anything. Enter URL and click enter. Okay, this is my test description. Here step 1 is like a name we are provided, test data, and description is opening the browser and enter the URL and click enter. Expected should be system should display Gmail login page. This should be display. In case if the both the cases are same, it is navigated to that particular login page, then you can able to mention yes, actually is expected both are same. My test case pass. Okay, after execution. Now it is not required here. Whenever we execute a write, that moment we need to make it for these two options. Next step is step 2. We can able to mention test data is username, email ID abc@gmail.com. Here we can able to see what enter a valid email and click next button. Okay, then it should be navigated to password field place, right? System should navigate to password page, or we can able to say password field should be display. That also we can able to mention. Anything is okay. Okay, then here actual and it is the same format. And next one is step 3. We can able to password field, that is abctf. This is a password data we need to enter valid password and click login button. Okay, here system should display index page. Actual also same. Okay, this is the cases we are going to write for 3 steps and 3 valid scenarios, and we are going to for actual, unexpected, and result place. Once you completion, we need to attach that documentation, this particular Excel sheet, to your reviewer. Who is going to review, right? That particular person, you have to mention that person's name and you need to provide for him Yes, this is the documentation. Based upon the documentation, I completed 4 login validation and invalid login validations, and I returned the test case design as well as test case steps designs. Both the cases completed. Can review like that. You have to send to email to him, or if you have some TFS, something other tools, then you need to attach that all the steps into that particular place and add into the reviewer directly into that particular tool and ask them to review that particular test case. Then they will review and they will provide you comment. You can try for invalid scenarios here. If it is more practice, then you can able to get it for more uh, understanding the test case creations and steps creation is the mandatory. Design is not a mandatory for, because the company to company the flow will be changed. Steps is a mandatory to go for wording to see the well writing for the scripts. Okay, I'll explain you for another video, that is a registration with the documentation, how it will be look like sample document. It's not a complete, this is the exact document like that. It's a sample and I'm going to show you for the next video for the registration. I hope you understand this video. If you like this video, please like my video, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.